Turner County Board of Education meeting, May 8th, 2023, 6 p.m. We'll see if I can show you the agenda. You can pause the video to see it. And I believe they will have a closed session tonight to discuss, I believe, personnel.
They all went to kitchen, didn't they?
I know, they got all that.
Sandra, y'all gonna come down to the pictures?
I think we should, but let me make sure that
Okay. Ann's the one I'm worried about.
yeah.
That's up to you, Ann. I don't want to. I'm good with that.
It's not the red date, it's the.
Yeah, get both groups, please. Kitchen points.
Just what I don't need. Thank you, Ramon. Thank you. Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to eat it. This may be a record attendance for Board of Education meeting. Back over here on school board.
Okay, everyone, we are going to call to order the May 8th, 2023, Board of Education meeting, regular meeting. Now, can we start with invocation and?
God, we love you. We just thank you for letting us gather tonight and do the work of the school board. We just thank you for all the success you've given us this school year and the success that our teachers and students have had, and those that were recognized tonight and all the others. We just ask that you lead us and guide us, and that will be done. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, tonight we have some student staff recognition, and I'm gonna turn it over to Mr. Matt.
These were those changes in the-
Oh, yes, right.
I'll make a motion to amend the agenda.
Ball and Kendrick. Okay, all in favor? Just for personnel.
We're gonna have an executive session.
Okay, now, we have a great crowd out here, it looks so good, nice to see.
Took a brief pause there to get pictures.
All right, next up is Coach Wilson and our girls' basketball team. So, Ladies, if you'll come on up. Just line up right here and face the board. Up next is our Turner County Middle School boys and girls track team. Coaches and players, if y'all would come forward. Try to ask you, face the board. Just make 2 rows if you need to. Just move that. All right, this is our boys and girls track team and our coaches. And both teams won the conference championship this year in track. So we're very proud of them. Coaches, anything you want to say, Coach Johnson? Anything else?
I just want to say thank you for this appreciation, on recognizing our students. They worked really, really hard this year. And, for us being in our second year in middle school track, it just shows the dedication that they, came with here at track. Of course, our assistant coaches and helping us and achieving. So I just want to say thank you on behalf.
Just want to say thank you all for recognizing us. We had a lot of housekeeping that we did, when we first, started out with this. This is our second year and they really worked hard. We had a lot to clean up the first year, but it showed up the second year and we're grateful and thank you all.
But gratitude, just want to say, appreciate everything. And it was a true honor to work with a lot of kids. These kids, every day, they did not go away from the task that we asked them to do. They worked hard to win the championship. Even in the sports and heat, these kids really got out there and worked their tails off. You know, we're so proud of them, and this is the future, you know, and I really hope and pray these kids stay together and be a unit, because this is just not for track, this is for all the sports that they're gonna play, you know.
How many of you are going into high school next year? It's very promising for next year, isn't it?
Track practice started for them last year in the park now.
Yes,
While we were waiting on our track to get finished up, our renovation project getting started up. So they have really stepped through it and taken advantage of the tremendously nice facility that we have, and it's paid off. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for your efforts, and thank you for the way you've represented our schools. All right. Right here, let's just turn around. That's right.
Take another break for a picture. Gotta pause, get them pictures. It's very important.
The area track meet was Saturday at Greenville State Home. We had 19 students that qualified for the state track meet. 10 girls, 9 boys. And they traveled over Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in Columbus.
If you could not hear that, 19 high schoolers qualified for the state track meet. Their names and what they qualified in are in this week's Wiregrass Farmer.
So up next, we have some representatives here from the Turner County Development Authority. If you would please come on up. Mr. Keith Massey is the current chairman of the Development Authority, and they have been a strong supporter of our Turner Workforce Project and our efforts to improve the workforce in Turner County, and a tremendous partner with us for all of our efforts with that and with College and Career Academy. So, Mr. Massey.
I'm not a good speaker, so I'm just gonna try my best to wing it. Good evening. As chairman of the board of directors for the Turner County Development Authority, I was asked to speak about the donation we are making to the school system. Last month, the Development Authority invested $100,000 into the Turner County school system for a collaborative workforce development effort. This investment aims to support vocational training for making a more qualified workforce for Turner County. Our hope is this investment will not only enhance the career opportunities of our students, but also promote a qualified workforce to attract and retain industry and business in our community. We are proud to say that the dedicated funds used for this process are made possible through investment outside of taxpayer money. The Development Authority Board sees value of supporting our local school system in its efforts to meet workforce needs. We look forward to seeing their success.
Okay. Well, we really thank you for your support, and we'll make sure it's used wisely to meet those goals, because those are our goals too. So we thank you.
Just to I want to say something real quick, just to piggyback off what Keith was saying. You know, always here when people graduate, your employers will say, well, they're not job ready, they're not college ready, or they're not tech school ready. Well, this is a step in the right direction to get our kids ready. There's a lot of work that's gonna have to happen in the future. The hope is that our kids will be trained on certain things, that they can go straight to work when they graduate from high school, when they walk across that stage out in the field. They will be ready to go to college. They'll be ready for technical school. And this, along with the help of all the teachers and all the educators and you guys as well, hopefully this will be a big part of our community for years to come.
All right.
We know, I think Craig had mentioned that y'all was gonna fund this project anyway, but we're not trying to take your thunder or anything like that. Y'all got plenty of places to spend money also, I'm sure. We just wanted to help and be part of it. We just wanted to give some money. And when our room fills up like y'all's did, I get real nervous. So y'all get a lot of smoother.
And I made sure to put Keith's name on the check so it was clear.
You gotta watch that.
So why don't we pose for a picture right here in front.
Gotta pause again for a picture. Back to video. You good?
We're good?
Thank y'all.
Do we get to keep the big check too?
I don't know if you can pass it.
That's really up to Brad.
No.
Oh, that's what we're heels, yeah.
Okay, up next is, up next is where we will go into item, public participation, items requiring board action as recommended from the superintendent. We have had our minutes for studying of this for a week. Can I get a motion? Mr. Brown, Mr. Ball, all in favor? Okay. The financials, we got our financials. I know it's hard for you to get those up in a hurry like that, but it worked out, didn't it? You probably put a lot of extra hours in. Okay, now we need approval for the March 2023 financial statement.
Make a motion to approve.
Kendrick? And Mathis? All in favor? Okay. Next on the agenda is approval of the splosh budget. We're always glad to see that. We'd like for it to keep climbing, well. Make a motion, Mr. Ball. Second Kendrick, all in favor? Unanimous. Okay, next is approval of the Canning Plant reconciliation. Can I get a motion? Kendrick? Mathis? All in favor? Unanimous.
Before we go, so, last session, we voted to move the 3 billion. What was that being shown in these documents?
Whenever we move it, we haven't moved it yet because, we were looking at some investments.
That's right.
Which would have to come back to the board,
That's right.
for the Georgia Fund 1, so that it would draw some interest.
We reached out to
When you
Georgia
move it,
Fund.
what will you be moving to, which?
But we was gonna put it with Georgia Fund 1, so it can earn some interest back. That's the most likely place we're going to do. Like she said, we reached out to them, we're waiting to hear back from them. And then we do have other options to invest it in other places to earn interest. But Georgia Fund 1 is the one that's paying this interest right now.
You sent us information about that before we.
Sure can.
Mr. Matthews, that will call on that resolution.
Right.
To move it.
Okay. And next, the amended agenda moves on to approval of the HR recommendations and the approval of the salary schedule, supplements and stipends, and we'll be doing that during executive session, and it'll be at the end. Okay, so we move to review the code of ethics policy, which we've all looked at, and, address any infractions by members as per board policy. Can I get a motion to approve that? Ball, Mr. Ball, and Mr. Brown. All in favor? Unanimous. Okay, and then we talked about the being part of the exemplary board application. We moved up every year to try to get higher and higher in that. And so the next one is the GSBA exemplary board application, and can I get a motion to approve that? Kendrick? And Mathis? All in favor? Unanimous. Okay, and, we know our kids have been traveling a lot lately, going places, and I know they've had a ball in some of it and worked hard at other places. We have approval tonight for overnight trip for Turner County High School Track Championship in Columbus, Georgia, May the 10th through the 12th. Can I get a motion? Atlas, and Bob. All in favor? Unanimous. And then we have before us item J, approval of the Fire Ant Festival electrical power request. We talked about that at our other meeting, so can I get a motion? Kendrick? Okay. Brown? All in favor? Yes. Okay. Next will be the information items for the board.
Okay, you have your school and department reports, for you there for your review. Looking into building a template, like we talked about, I guess it was last session, to do the reports going forward. I more than just, some events of past events coming up in the future, tied, I think it'd be best if we, had one that was tied to our school improvement plans. So you can see what each school is doing with their plans and some of those ones. Of course, there can be some activities that we're doing not tied directly to a plan, but when we'll include those too, there's always something going on. So when we get a minute, to get together, me and the principals and others, we're gonna build that template and bring that to you. Pre-construction timeline, I thought last week when we spoke, I thought my meeting was Wednesday, it's actually this Wednesday. And so I have not had the meeting with the Raymond James team to get an update, on where we are with bonds and bond sales and current interest rates. And so I do have that meeting set up with them for this Wednesday. Also, I think it'd be a good time for us to update the community on where we are with our plans. And so I plan to get everything together and on the timeline with all the updated dates. I also like to provide them with some more accurate amounts. When we first started this project, we had some estimates of some amounts. And of course, we still don't know some of the final amounts, depending on the GMP, and when we sell bonds, what the interest rate will be at that time. But I'll send it to you first for your review before we put it out to the community. I've had a couple of people ask me that I've seen in some of these other board meetings that I've been in and to, and they're asking and relaying that people would like to have an update, so I think it's a good time to do that. The College and Career Academy Steering Committee has met, and we had 2 subcommittee meetings for those. We had our workforce needs and curriculum subcommittee and our partnerships and operations subcommittee. They went well. We're making progress on checking off the first task with those committees. The first task for the Workforce Needs and Curriculum Development Committee is to do a survey of community needs. And so we're partnering that along with our normal CTAE survey that we're required to do, not just within the boundaries of Turner County, but regionally too, because we have so many people that work regionally to see what the needs are of employers. Partnership Committee is working to solicit commitments from some of those same people, businesses and industry, our larger employers. The Chamber's members are the list we're working off of, but there's some additional ones that we'll be adding to that. Basically just asking them for a letter of support for our efforts, and also asking them how they feel like they can help us. So there's a checklist of things that they can check off and say, I want to be a part of this, I want to be a part of this to help us. And that's the way we know where they can volunteer. All of those things go into our plan and our application for the College and Career Academy. There are some future dates set, so I do want to remind you that the 17th of May is our steering committee meetings, and the first one's the May 17th, and June 21st, and July 29th, August 16th. All those are at noon in this room. Our next workforce needs and curriculum committee meeting was set today. So that'll be on May the 22nd at 9 a.m. at South Georgia Banking Company. And then our next partner and operations subcommittee meeting is scheduled for the 17th at 2 o'clock here in the Civic Center Conference Room, immediately following our steering committee meeting. And then we also have a meeting for June the 12th at 2 o'clock at the Chamber of Commerce for the partnership and operations subcommittee. Yeah, it is. And then we have some more meetings planned for you, call meetings for you to handle our budget. So we'll approve the tentative budget on May 31st. First public meeting will be June 1st, second public meeting will be on June 12th, right before our board meeting. And that's all the information I have at this time.
Sounds like we're gonna meet a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I get a motion to go into executive session?
Make a motion that we're going to executive session.
Get a second, Mr. Brown.
All right, they're going into closed session, so we're out of here.